Microphone's on, right? Or I really hope it's on. Okay, welcome to the lore of the first Siren Head game. All right, let's begin. So pretty much, you are a hiker. Well, not a hiker. You are a detective in its old first truck, looking for a missing hiker. And pretty much, this person ends up, going to look for the missing hiker. Sirens start warning, and sirens are normally found in the forest, so you're wondering where it's from. You find the backpack. The detective finds the backpack, saying it must belong to Mr. Harker, but why would they leave it behind? And then the detective finds scratch marks and a shirt that weren't made by any novel that he knows of. Looks like there was a struggle, he says. As he continues exploring, he finds more strange scratch marks. And the scratch marks seems to be leading up here. Also, since this is my first lore video, it might be a little bit shitty. Oh, I'm just gonna recap it. Oh, boys. Oh, what the hell is that? Could that be? I have to get back to the truck now. So pretty much, he finds the hiker's body, and he sees Siren Head. So obviously, he runs past him, like any normal person would do. Sirens start blaring. He runs even faster, even though he's not really running faster, he's just imagining it. He, the voice is from an actual reporter that he really doesn't know of, but he has heard the voice before. He runs all the way back to his truck, gets in the car, gets to the truck, hurry, hurry. The screams he hears when he's driving away was from the missing hiker, at least he assumes it to be. I'm making shit up, this is my own personal lore stuff. Alright. Well, now I'm gonna explain the actual lore. So pretty much sometime before this series of events, well, not some type of series of events, but for this event in particular, a hiker ends up going missing from some just. And so a detective or like a service person is called on the case to, go see where this missing hiker just randomly disappeared off to. So he is called to Pine North. I don't even know what. I just know it starts with Pine. But he shows up to Pine, and he ends up finding sirens in the woods, which is not usually normal. And he finds a backpack right in front of where those sirens are coming from. He knows it's the hiker's bag thing, but why is it just lying there? He finds scratch marks and a tear or a scrap of a human shirt. He says that there might have been some sort of a struggle, which he will later find out to be, yes, there was a familiar type of struggle. Well, I'm going to play the gameplay so that way you just don't get a boring screen. So, yeah, Northridge Hiking Trail is where this game takes place. So, he ends up going further and of what those scratch marks were. So, finds more of these scratch marks, and he ends up finding the hiker's dead body. Which he doesn't believe it at first, but he says he has to get back to the truck. Now, is never explicitly said, well, actually, it is explicitly said. I don't even know anymore. But he finds the hiker's body, he turns around and sees this ginormous 45 feet siren. aka Siren Head. Like, just appears out of nowhere. But he ends up finding the siren, and he ends up saying, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm running right past him." He hears sirens blaring, which he knows is from this siren head looking like creature. And so he does not know on what to do besides run and maybe call the authorities about this thing. Sometime when he's close to his truck, he hears the voice and eventually screams of the missing hiker. Meanwhile, the voice was actually just a news reporter. Or just a reporter in general. And, even though... yeah, so... Yeah, this is going to be my first lore video of the first Siren Head game. And basically what you all need to know about Siren Head. Pretty much 45 feet tall siren for a head. Though he has been seen in cave paintings in Trevor Henderson's universe, which is actually split into 3 different universes. This universe we're talking about is where Siren Head originates from. Well, not this specific game or universe, but just the general lore of where Siren Head is. Pretty much, Siren and 45 foot tall, all giant, but he has a siren for a head, mimics people's voice. People get lured to his location, people die. A person's voice becomes a Siren Head's voiceology. I don't really know what to call it. It becomes a part of his voice box. More people get lured, and so on and so forth. Also, Trevor Henderson has also created a mother megaphone, which might be Siren Head's mom. I'm not really sure. I haven't really read lore about that. But that's pretty much all the basics you need to know about Siren Head and this game. Alright, bye y'all.